So the Indian Air Force has these fascinating aircrafts that are in the front line of the list of the best aircrafts. How does the Indian Air Force compare to the air forces among the world?
The Indian Air Force is the fourth largest air force in the world in the relative context, but in absolute context, there aren't too many countries in the world that have large air forces. So, considering the numbers alone, the US Air Force is the largest air force in the world with more than 11,000 aircraft in their air force, with more than 3,000 combat aircraft like fighter jets and bombers. The second largest is the Chinese Air Force, the People's Liberation Army and Air Force, the PLAF, with around 2,000 combat aircraft, including fighter jets and bombers. And the third largest air force is the Russian Air Force with around 2,000 combat aircraft, including fighter jets and bomber jets. And we are the fourth largest air force in the world with around 750 combat jets that include heavy and lightweight fighters. So you can see the stark difference between the first largest and second and third and fourth largest air forces. The gap is really big. So it takes big budgets to maintain big air forces. Now, going down the rank list, there are not many aircraft operated by many countries. So, half the countries in the world do not even operate any fighter jet, not even one. They have token units with small propeller aircraft and helicopters, and they call them Air Force. So, building an Air Force for any country is an expensive affair. So there are only a handful of major air forces around the world. So I would categorize them into 5 tiers. So in tier 1 is the most powerful air force in the world, the only global superpower, which is the US Air Force. USA is the only global superpower in the world today, we all know that. And then we have tier 2 air forces. We have the European Union, Russia and China, which are equally powerful. They are not global powers, they are classified as continental military powers. Then there is tier 3, which are classified as regional military superpowers. So in this tier 3 come the Indian Air Force, the South Korean Air Force, and the Israeli Air Force. So these 3 form the tier 3, which is the regional superpowers in the world. Next in tier 4 are powerful air forces, but they have much lesser influence than the tier 3 air forces, but they are very capable and very lethal. So among tier 4 air forces are the air forces of countries of Pakistan, North Korea, Taiwan, Saudi Arabia, Egypt, Japan, Turkey, all these air forces. I consider all these air forces as tier 4 air forces. And apart from these air forces, there aren't many other air forces that are much powerful around the world.